All right, guys, let's get started. Welcome to the stream. State of Play. Very exciting. Don't know what exactly we're going to see. Don't know exactly, but always fun to watch these. Subi, good to see you here. It's been a while. Who else is in here? Let me scroll back up. I don't think I've lost the top of the chat yet. VB, Unleash, good to see you guys here. Welcome in. Trolls, good to see you. Geert, Emmy, it's been a minute. Good to see you in the stream. Norma, good to see you back in the stream as well. I don't think we need a death counter today, but you are, of course, very welcome here. Good to see you again. Are you still playing Shadows, by the way? Or are you all done with Shadows now? Ashray, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat. If I have, then it's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I moved my chat feed underneath the camera. Maybe this is a little bit better. Who else is here? Elegant, good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Black Box is here. Always good to see you, Black Box. Adrian, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before, but welcome. Welcome. Houston P. Sorry, Houston. I think it's Houston P, right? The Witcher 4 is actually gorgeous. Thought it was AI. Yeah, that was really awesome. Why is my featured chat not working? That's annoying. Let me, I'm not sure why that's not working right now. Maybe I can figure that out in a minute. Amy, good to see you here. And Ludi, Prawn King, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Tortilla's here. Good to see you, man. Welcome. Afonso Perfecto. Welcome to the stream in Twitch. Good to have you here. Kitten, first stream for you. Hoping for some Horizon news. I am as well. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it. For those of you who are not on Discord, I made a bet with Twinge. I don't know if Twinge is here yet. I made a bet with Twinge that between Summer Game Fest and this State of Play, basically like the month of June, all the gaming events in the month of June, if we see the Horizon Online project, he has to upload a YouTube short of him yodeling. If we don't see the Horizon Online project at one of these events, I have to upload a YouTube short of me yodeling. So I hope we see it for more than just seeing the game. But if we don't see it, you guys will get a yodeling short from me. We have more than one chance. Summer Game Fest counts too. I saw some other people here. Kel, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here as well. Luna Rora, welcome. Sarita, Kel, Ballad, welcome guys. Good to have you here in the stream. Blue Topaz, it's been a minute since I've seen you as well. Welcome back. Darth Soda, I like the name. Good to have you here on the stream. Amy, I think I caught you already. Good to have you here, Amy. Sunil, welcome back. Good to see you again, my friend. Norma, yes, somebody will be yodeling. And I think we agreed that if they announce Horizon 3, then we both yodel. I'm going to put that down as what's going to happen right now. I don't think Twinge is here yet, but I'm sure he'd agree. If we get Horizon 3, I think we're yodeling. We're all going to yodel with joy. With pure joy. If we see the Horizon Online project today, my guess would be it would be the last thing in the show. The last 3 or 4 of these State of Plays, they've always done like a one more thing. And it's always been a first party reveal. Like last time it was Saros. I think one of them was Death Stranding 2 a while back last year. Forget, there was another one. But the last 3 or 4 of them, the very last announcement, like the one last big thing, has always been a first party reveal. So that is kind of the big question today. Is like, what is the one more thing that happens at the end of this? It's about a 40-minute show, they said. A little over 40 minutes. We've got about 15 minutes before it starts. Let me, I have the stream, the live stream of the event here. I'm just going to stick that in the corner so we can keep an eye on it. So we make sure we know when it starts. But we can keep chatting till then. Eagle, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Can't wait to see somebody yodel. Somebody's yodeling. Somebody's going to. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what they split between this event and what they do at Summer Game Fest. I mean, we got the Lego Horizon reveal was at Summer Game Fest last year. So there is a little bit of a precedent for Gorilla / Horizon stuff to show up at Summer Game Fest now, kind of. I wouldn't bet money on that, but there's a bit of a precedent there. So maybe it's a little bit more likely to show up on Friday, but we're going to live stream that one too. Amy, RE9. Yeah, I think that has a pretty good chance to show up here. Resident Evil reveals have, I think almost all of them in the past few years have happened at PlayStation events. So there's a pretty good chance for that, and it feels like it's about time for that. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that one. So that could happen here. It could also happen at Summer Game Fest. That's on Friday. And we're going to stream that too. Dotkel, any Horizon project, God of War or Bloodborne remake will hit deep. Bloodborne, the infamous Bloodborne remake. Yeah. It could happen. Someday it will happen. We just don't know when. God of War is interesting because I don't know if you guys saw this, but maybe 4 or 5 months ago, Jeff Grubb said with a pretty good amount of conviction that he had heard there was a spin-off Greek God of War game that would be like a shorter kind of Spider-Man Miles Morales size game with Kratos like doing something in Greece. And some other people that are pretty reliable insiders kind of reinforced that. And then just like yesterday, I think it was Tom Henderson and Jeff Grubb both said something about like it's a 2.5D Metroidvania God of War game, which is really weird. And I won't pass judgment on it till I see it, I guess. Well, maybe I'll pass a little judgment on it, but that's not as exciting to me as a regular, action game. AAA regular action game, like a regular God of War game. It could be cool though. Like I'm not against the idea. It's just not what I would ask for, I guess. Yeah, really interesting. That could be the one last thing today, like a God of War announcement. And if it's like a 2.5D Metroidvania God of War, that's going to be weird. That's going to be weird if that's what it is, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to see Saros gameplay. Also would love to see Ghost of Yote something. It's weird. It's coming October 2nd. So we know the release date. They don't need to do a release date trailer. And then they announced the release date just with like a blog post. And I think they were probably doing that to like stake their claim for the fall timeline, because that was before GTA got delayed. And I have a feeling they did that because not long after that is when GTA did get delayed. And I have a feeling since Sony has a marketing agreement with Rockstar for GTA, they knew it was going to get delayed, like maybe a week or two before everybody else did. And so they were like, okay, we can set the Ghost of Yote release date. And they wanted to get ahead of it and claim a spot in the fall before everybody else rushed to claim a spot in the fall. Because like, I bet you we're going to get a ton of fall release dates today, now that GTA has been pushed to 2026. Yeah, like Unleashed, just like you're saying. Probably a bunch of dates now that GTA is further out. VB, anything from Squeenix? The rumor that I've heard is Final Fantasy Tactics, which would be very interesting. I never played that. That was like a geez, I think Final Fantasy's Tactics was like a 1990s game. But there's a few people that are pretty reliable that are saying Final Fantasy's Tactics remaster or remake of some sort. And that could be here. That could also be at Summer Game Fest. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what they put here versus Summer Game Fest. But hi, Kick. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Wolf, I think I might have missed you earlier. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Paris, good to see you as well, my friend. So many streams to watch. You're probably just popping in for a minute and then you're heading out. No worries. Dusky, I don't know if I missed you earlier. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. Yeah, I'd love to see Saros. I'm like 50-50 on that too. They said they would be showing us more this year when they revealed it in February. Feels a little too soon to me. I kind of feel like September or the Game Awards would make more sense, but maybe. I mean, it's definitely possible. And then there's also Cory Barlog's working on a new IP. He has been working on a new IP since before God of War Ragnarok at Sony Santa Monica. That could be a surprise that pops up. Insomniac could give us something, like the Venom game. I know everybody wants to see Wolverine. I'm on the side of like, I don't think we're going to see Wolverine till later this year because that roadmap leaked and Wolverine was always like a holiday 2026 game. And it still feels a little too early for them to start doing the marketing ramp up for Wolverine, but it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, Norman. The God of War studio is basically, they're working on something that's not God of War. So that'd be interesting to see. Naughty Dog's working on something that's not Intergalactic or The Last of Us as well. Sean S. guy, I don't know how you say his last name. He's been working on some other project. It could be like an Uncharted reboot of some sort. But that also sounds too early to me. Like, they revealed Intergalactic at the Game Awards. And we pretty much know that that's not coming till like 2027 or later, probably. So I don't even think they're ready to show us more Intergalactic, let alone another new IP or like Uncharted reboot. But maybe. Never know. Father of Automation, good to see you in the stream again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is the music coming through to you guys? Yeah, it should be. I think it is. Sarita, any news on Horizon movie/show? I really don't know why my featured chat thing is not working. Let me just, this is going to look weird for a second. The stream's going to look weird. I don't know. Oh. Their countdown started. 10 minutes. I'll stop my music. We'll play their music. Yeah, I have a suspicion that I can't make your chats pop up. I think there's a connection between that and the fact that for some reason you guys have like the YouTube Shorts icon next to your names instead of the regular YouTube icon. I don't know. My combined chat thing got an update, so things have changed a little bit. Let me see. Nah, I'm not going to be able to figure it out right now. I'll figure it out for the next stream. No big deal. YouTube bugging, Dusky? I'm not seeing any dropped frames on my end. Could just be it needed to buffer for you for a second. 8-minute countdown. Man, the chats in these things are, you guys can probably see that a little bit. The chats in these things go so fast. Like, people just spamming everything. Zoe's a Bloodborne. You can always see somebody saying something about Bloodborne. Link, good to see you here. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Welcome to the stream. Kitten, yeah, I really want to see something Horizon 2. I can make an argument either way, though. Like, they've been working on the online project for 7.5 years. They have interns on it. They've had interns on it, like, since February. I did find who the QA release intern is on LinkedIn. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want people to, like, go find them and harass them. But, like, they've had interns there since February. I don't think you hire interns onto a project unless you're really close to release. That being said, maybe they just need more time to make a trailer. Maybe they need another 6 months or so to just get some more production done. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on whether we see it. But hopefully it's a fun show either way. Unleash, yeah. The hopium is high. I'm addicted to the hopium. Capital HOP for Horizon Online Project. See, that's why I want to be able to bring up the highlighted chat. I have to figure that out. .cal Venom is cool, but the story may be limited. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Insomniac. It sort of feels like they said there's no DLC coming for Spider-Man 2, which was surprising. And you could say, like, okay, well, they want to take whatever they were going to do for the DLC and package that into the Venom game to give it more content. But I could also see them being like, well, let's just take all of that and work on Spider-Man 3. But I don't know. It's weird. It could go either way with that one, too. Insomniac is super productive. Like, they've put out a game. They've put out so many games. Almost every year, I think they've put out a game for like 20 years or something. Or every other year for 20 years. Something like that. It's weird for them to go for a long time without putting out a game. Honest, good to see you here, man. Welcome to the stream. This is around the time we forgot the Forbidden West announcement. We got the Forbidden West announcement. Yeah. So from that standpoint, like, this is about the point where they announced Forbidden West before it released, like 2.5 years or a year and a half, whatever it was. It was in June, at a State of Play. However, I would be delighted. I'd be ecstatic if they showed Horizon 3, obviously. I think if we see something from Horizon, it's more likely the online project. It'd be weird for them, I think, to announce both at the same time. Maybe they just have a big guerrilla segment and they show us the online project and they tease Horizon 3. That'd be super cool, but I'm not holding out my hopes for Horizon 3 today, but maybe by the end of the year. Maybe. Sidereal Husky, good to have you here in the stream. Will we get an announcement, or are we all high on copium? Well, yes, we will get some announcement of some type. In 40 minutes, there will be something. And yes, we are also high on copium. All high on copium. So my answer is yes. Did my mouse just die on me? It did. Oh boy. Where's my cable to charge it? There we go. Unleash. Whatever happens, someone will yodel. Yep. Uranium, good to see you here. It's been a little bit since I've seen you in the stream. Welcome back. Good to have you here. Tech Eagle, good to see you as well. It's been a little while. Just got off work. Yeah, you did arrive just in time. 3 minutes to go before this kicks off. You guys can hear the music from the PlayStation stream, right? Yes? Okay, good. Thank you for confirming. It's probably pretty quiet right now. I'll crank it up once we get into the event here. What headphones do I have, and do I like / recommend them? These are Bear Dynamic DT 770 Pros. Yeah, I really like them. But the cushions are from Wicked Cushions. I replaced the stock ones with Wicked Cushions, which are much more comfortable. And they have like a cooling gel in them, so it doesn't get as hot. Still gets kind of hot, but not as hot. So, yeah, Bear Dynamic DT 770 Pros. I really like them. $145. Can I show my room? I can't really pick up the camera very easily and move it around, but you can see quite a bit of my room. I can turn the chat off really quick so you can see a little bit more. This is my gaming PC right here, this little bit of glass. See the shelves back there a little bit better. It's gonna get warm in here. My neighbor is out there mowing his lawn and weed whacking, so I had to close the window. Tidbits, thank you for the gifted membership. Kicking that off for today. Appreciate that, man. 1 minute. All right, let's pop over in here so we don't miss anything. You guys let me know, is that loud enough for you? Or if it's too loud. Let's full screen this. Make sure we're on 4K. Volume's good. Okay. 10, 9, 8. What's going to be the first thing we see? The first thing and the last thing I'm really interested in. Mature content. Not suitable for all audiences. Are you guys mature? Fonzo, don't think we're mature enough? All right, I'll end the stream. Robert Ross, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat, love is making waves. Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat, love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
I'm like not recognizing these visuals right now. Are they from games?
Facing my fears, not backing away.
Tetris? Tetris Remastered, published by PlayStation. I think this is actually a game. VR Tetris.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat, love is making waves.
Mature Unleashed. Yeah, that's 18 plus only right there.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、プレイステーション
It is VR. It's VR Tetris.
対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Thank you. I feel like they should have a host that kind of anchors these events. Kind of like how Jeff Keighley does with Summer Game Fest. After dreaming.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
Filament like 3D printing?
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Is this the game?
Let's see about getting paths through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
Oh, what is this game called? Is this Pragmata?
Patch me up.
This is Yeah, this is Pragmata.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic creators.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've shown this. They've been working on this a long time.
D.I.
I said I am
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
$2026. It's real. This is how they delayed it last time they dropped that. That's interesting. I'm still not sure about that. They're not really going to show us too much gameplay, huh? I got to be honest. I feel like Capcom needs to work on their engine. I just feel like that visually that doesn't really hold up to modern games.
I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently
But it could be good.
Is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo!
Almost seemed like Death Stranding.
Stay with me.
Yeah, kind of Death Stranding vibes.
Romeo, listen
What
up.
is going
You're gonna
on?
die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What is this? Oh my god, this is trippy, man.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Okay, the gameplay looks kind of cool though. It's not cartoon, like the actual graphics are not cartoons. Blood and gore. That was a weird way to open this trailer. $2026.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026.
That's not my kind of game, but
maybe.
The gameplay looks like it could be all right.
Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
What? It's a cool bike.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが
I wonder how people come up with this stuff.
かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで
2025 meets 1970 high kick.
ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
It's definitely not for me, but it looks like the gameplay could be cool.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Is this Oh. Yeah, Silent Hill. I was wondering if they'd show this. Well, now it'll be really interesting if they show Resident Evil also.
私の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、キラコ。
Oh my god. Unleash. You're a pretty big horror game fan. Horror games are not for me, but I know a lot of people are looking forward to this.
ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
Creepy.
寂しいよ。
It does look like a good horror game.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。
Gonna sleep well tonight, high kick.
「
This whole like reanimated body. Oh my god. That does look like a solid horror game for anybody who's fans of horror games. Just not for me. September 25th, around Halloween, makes sense. Can pre-order it now. Some of it's up your street, some of it isn't. Black Box. 16th century.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage.
2.5D. This is the God of War game.
Horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Just shish kebab that guy.
Thousand Blossom!
Kitty Dad, your wallet will stay full so far. Kind of like a Castlevania vibe.
With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
Bloodstained. 2026. Man, you're all going to be trying to work around GTA again. Their budget went into the first cinematic. Yeah.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
A lot of these games are like, you know, PlayStation needs to. They have marketing deals with
the visuals of
different
Shinjuku
developers.
that I'm seeing
Oh,
are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Bandai Namco.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent. Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us Digimon?
Jazz, good to see you here, man. Welcome to the stream.
Exactly are you
No,
working
nothing
for?
Horizon
I
yet.
remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
Nothing super significant yet.
About the digital world?
Silent Hill F.
Enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg
Nope, they don't care.
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon. Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the
We
future.
must fulfill our mission.
Is it a mobile game?
Agent.
This year? October? Well, if you're into Digimon. Unleash Silent Hill F was a good one for you. Yeah, it looks like a good horror game. Oh, Squeenix. Studio 3.
O Father, abandon not your way with children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
This is tactics, I think, right?
This path of
This is
subterfuge and
tactics.
conflict.
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
I'm pretty sure
ends
this is
now.
tactics. Yep.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
So this was real, huh? So they've basically just enhanced the original version? September 30th? There's some big Final Fantasy fans out there that's a big deal for.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will
Evil
include
East.
2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced
The
version,
90s called,
which
they asked
features
for their
improved
graphics back normal.
fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
That's cool they included that. I'll be very...
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East
Upscaled to
Chronicles
5K
launches on
120.
PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
I'll be very interested to
This
see
next
how
game is
well a
something
game like
really
that does.
special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there
That sounds
maybe
good.
just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
What?
In baby steps, all you have to do
This thing
is
again?
carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with
So,
oddball characters.
Are the controls for this all like
Oh, no.
complex ways of making him walk, basically?
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one
Such
out
a
when it comes
weird
to
game.
PS5 on September 8th.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a
I
nimble
wonder
frog,
how much these
a
developers
hardy armadillo,
pay PlayStation to show their
and a
games
powerful ape.
out of state of play.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on
It's
PS5
got to be pretty
later
expensive.
this summer.
And I just wonder if it pays off for them.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever.
Game of the year.
Compete in
Right
courses
there.
from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime
Sid's
variants.
shirt's way too short on him.
Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Oh, damn. They got me with the Pac-Man, guys. I'm
Everybody's
pre-ordering.
Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Yeah, VB, I would agree. But
Ninja Gaiden
there's always a
Ragedown
lot of
is
this in these
challenging
events.
new entry in the
There's always a lot of
long-running
stuff they
action
just like kind of
franchise.
have to show because they have contractual
From the makers of the
obligations to do
Blasphemous
that.
series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists
somebody
from
paid them to
rival
put this in
clans,
here, you know?
forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Jack, good to see you here, man. It's been a while. Money's staying in the
Ninja
pocket
Gaiden
so far.
Ragebound arrives July
Me too.
31st on PS5 and PS4.
We still got a ways to go here, though. They always do a lot of these little games first. Just get them out of the way.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
There was another game, Jusant,
You can give it a try
maybe?
yourself with a demo that arrives
There's another
later
climbing
today.
game not long ago.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
Game preservation.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
Tamela, I think we have at least 20 more minutes.
Such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Maybe it wasn't Jusant I was thinking of.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat brutality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
It was Jusant? It was just a while ago? We have this trend right now of developers like reaching back and pulling stuff that already exists and just remastering it or whatever.
Part of that game is
Don't know how
an
much I love that.
expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
Legacy Collection with a K. Coming to PS4 though. Should also come to PS3. Could probably run it. This is like a new controller? Oh. The fight stick? Interesting. That's pretty cool for fighting games. I'm not into fighting games, but that's pretty cool.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Ciderman, it would all look great on the Game Boy Advanced.
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this.
This is Metal Gear Solid.
All right, Commander.
Snake Eater.
Baby.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me!
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Wasn't this supposed to come out already? Did it get delayed?
See you in hell.
I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
Yep. I thought that was supposed to be out already.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Kojima game. More interested in Death Stranding 2. Just look like a lump of rocks.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Team Ninja, huh? Is this Nile?
An ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
I think so. I don't think I've played any Team Ninja games, but I know people like Shogun.
Here is my answer.
Gameplay looks pretty cool. Tidbits, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate that.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Yeah, it is 9. 3D. That's a pretty cool announcement for fans of that series. I haven't played any of these games.
Tokugawa. Takechiyo.
Early 2026. As in, we're going to try and get this out before GTA.
チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「203」をついに発表させていただきました。
Chaz, yeah, I didn't have that on my bingo card either.
新たに忍者
I
ス
don't
タイ
think
ルを
anybody
追
saw
加
that coming.
より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日より PlayStation 5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。
I like when they do demos.
2026年の
That's
発売に
cool.
向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
That's a pretty cool one. VR2.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive.
Snag that key. That's a cool VR mechanic. Picking locks.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken.
Oh, shoot the fire out.
But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
That would be cool in VR. I thought I was dead. That does look like it's kind of cool in VR. Who are you? I just feel like these VR games inherently have such a smaller audience for them, though.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
Is this Dave the Diver?
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure.
Something
but
else?
she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Multiplayer?
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
Tidewalkers?
To use that power.
This looks unique.
Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
I don't know. Like, I feel like this isn't for me, but this is the way to, you know, you got to do something unique. That does look unique. I don't know how well it'll do, but at least it doesn't look like a clone of some other game.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce,
Astrobot?
the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October,
Like
we
Game of
added
the Year.
5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
Later
New
this
special
month?
bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei,
cool.
alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming
That's
soon.
gonna sell out
From
immediately
all of us
again.
at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
So are they free? I think it's another free update. That's cool. Man, they just keep bringing out new levels for that game. That's awesome.
My old man always said to me, he told me, get a ship. Then it hit me also.
Launch yourself out of a cannon.
No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay. Chasing sound.
That glowing stone reminds me of something.
It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pirate game? Oh, that's cool. Mermaids? Gotta have mermaids in a pirate game. Victor, thank you, man. Glad you liked the Expedition 33 videos. Black Box, you'd buy it over Skull and Bones. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, this looks better than Skull and Bones, honestly. I don't think it's for me, but it looks better than Skull and Bones. Sea of Remnants, 2026. It's a cool art style, unique. Oh, Sea of Sands? That's cool. Oh, bouncing on jellyfish? Nice. This hoverboard, or hover sword, looks pretty sweet. Cool. This is the kind of, like, not AAA game that I would play. This looks cool. Yeah, Journey, but with a hoverboard, basically. Sword of the Sea. I think I said Sea of Sword. August 19th. Good to know. That finally has a release date.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, it'll be on PlayStation Plus.
On June 17th, Remedy
good.
brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
Okay.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th. In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere.
They gotta have
of Twisted
something big
Metal,
at the end.
which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Okay.
Additionally,
Where's
Myst
RE9?
and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless.
Is this
He
the
only
James
survived
Bond game?
thanks to blind luck.
Wasn't that
We
supposed to
want
be at
good
Summer Game
reason
Fest?
to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
Bond.
Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
Had to get that in there.
Don't think we've had the pleasure.
A young
Now,
Bond,
let's not get
huh?
ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
This looks like pretty good gameplay.
Jet lag gets me every time.
Half it's from the same studio that made Hitman. It's
With
IOI.
respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Yeah, Wolf, I did say I wanted to try a spy game.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
It looks promising. I kind of feel like the graphics are PS4 level, not PS5 level, but it looks... The gameplay looks like it could be pretty good.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
First Light. So this is supposed to be a trilogy of games, actually. It didn't give a release window, did it? The gameplay reveal trailer this summer. Okay, so we'll see that probably on Friday.
Hello,
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Arktix. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Arktix has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
That's pretty cool. I mean, they made 3 Hitman games, so they have a lot of experience making these types of games under their belt. It said 2026. Oh. Yote.
You're still with me?
The wolf. The wolf. I'm telling you, man, this wolf is a companion. Yes. Yes. Gameplay deep dive coming in July. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That feels like what they should have done here.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見と行こう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは
Vibranium? Captain America? Is this Insomniac? Marvel fighting game. Okay. Spider-Man da. Fighting games are not my thing, but this looks like a pretty cool fighting game. And that controller is going to come in clutch for it. Ouch. This is a pretty good one to go with that controller. A stick. Token Fighting Souls 2026. For fans of fighting games, that looks pretty cool. Don't tell me that was the last thing, though. What?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
It looks like they handled it.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねということを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
I feel like this is a pretty big deal for fighting game
fans,
fans,
including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
I hope this isn't the big last announcement,
一番
though.
最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちに、もっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶるよくて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house, and the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is
Robert Ross, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Appreciate that.
Not just the IP, but gameplay mechanics, and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform?
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチーム
This might be the big last announcement, guys. They're going deep on this. I hope they have one more.
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラ練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. This has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games.
Yeah, I
they
feel
never
like
get to
you need some
experience
friends to
this
really
level of
enjoy
production,
that game.
and it's just a
Like,
dream
I don't know
to
how well it
even
would
be
go playing
working
solo
with
for
these
very
two
long.
great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The three companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Okie dokie. Come on, give me one more thing, PlayStation. Come on. One more. Please.
You're still with me?
Yes. Oh no. That was it.
It seems the upcoming battle.
I think that was it, guys. Maybe something after the rewind? I doubt it, though. I don't think they really do that. All right, well, I think Summer Game Fest was really going to be the bigger deal anyway. So we will be back on Friday for Summer Game Fest. Tertio, who's yodeling? I still have Summer Game Fest. I still have a little bit of hope. I have a chance. That is it, isn't it? Let me see. Yep. We're done. That was a little bit of an underwhelming one, I gotta say. I thought they'd show us Yote gameplay, maybe. But that's the state of play. They're probably saving a lot of... There's probably going to be a lot of bigger game announcements at Summer Game Fest. So I would definitely tune in for that one on Friday. But that's what we got for the state of play. No Horizon. Oh, man. I'm going to be yodeling, guys. I don't know. I still think it has a chance at Summer Game Fest, but not a huge chance. So that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. And then they said July. Let's see if they've got any additional info on Yote in there. Stated play Ghost of Yote Deep Dive coming July 2025. So we don't have an exact date yet. As you may have seen in our latest State of Play, Sucker Punch has a special State of Play episode dedicated to Yote coming next month. Show will be focused entirely on Yote, coming on October 2nd. You'll get an extended look at new evolved gameplay mechanics, including exploration, combat, and more. Stay tuned for more information on where and when to watch. Okay, so no big info there, but there will be a dedicated July State of Play for Yote. So that'll be fun. At least we know what we're getting out of that one. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much it. There's not much point hanging around. We will be back on Friday for Summer Game Fest Watch Party. I think we'll probably see bigger games there. And hopefully we get stuff that we're interested in at that one. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's fun to have you here. And hopefully I see a bunch of you on Friday as well. Take care till then. Oh, I still don't have the ending screen set up. Dang it. We're going back to the starting screen. All right. See you guys.